Hello and thank you for staying with us. Welcome to Face Off. I am Neota Egbe. Today we would have us another legal conversation vis-a-vis the Nigerian Constitution 1999 as amended. Now that's one document that's supposed to guide everything done in this country. No matter who you are, it is said that the Constitution is supreme, its provisions shall have binding force on the authorities and persons throughout the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But we've had issues in the National Assembly, and they continue today with legal battles here and there, conversations within political parties, some parties angry that the resumption of the House had been shifted to the 28th of July, and all sorts of bickerings back and forth. Concede to the demands of the party, do not concede to the demands of the party. I have a court processes served me. There are no court processes. You lied about the rules of the House. You did not lie about the rules of the House. There's an alteration to the rules of the House. There's no, all the back and forth. But the question is, the search for principal officers in the House of Representatives and the Senate has caused some delay, as some watchers will say, some delay in the activities of the legislature and indeed some delays in moving the nation forward. So, the question we want to ask today is, who should be the final arbiter, or who should be the final word as regards anything in this country? From what I read, it looks like it's the Constitution. But some say no, don't go there, because the Supreme Court has given one ruling concerning a certain issue that had to do with the legislature. Okay, I'm not the lawyer. I'm just going to sit down here and have me a good listen to these legal gentlemen, legal minds, as they try to, or they educate all of us. Yes, you're laughing. Yes, they will be educating all of us. So please join me to welcome today on Face Off, Mr. Uche Onu, a legal practitioner. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
And Yinka Oyeniji, thank you for coming.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, the question we want to ask today, does the party supersede the Constitution?
Well, it depends.
Very quickly.
It depends on the context you want to look at it.
Vis-a-vis the National Assembly.
It is not in contest, as you have said, that the Constitution is the supreme law of the land. But there are other ways you have to, rules of interpretation. Okay. It's only when a subsidiary law is not in consonance with the Constitution.
The question we're asking is vis-a-vis the issues in the National Assembly.
When we get to that, it is not in dispute that the Constitution is the supreme law.
Okay.
Nobody.
So when it comes to the matters in the National Assembly,
we'll look at
okay, we'll get to that.
And
you're in agreement with him.
He has not stated otherwise, so
okay.
Need I say more?
Okay, both of them are on agreement here. But as he says, we will go into the House, into the National Assembly, the matters that are going on there. Some of them weighty, some of them light. Some of them, some say laughable. But hey, we'll take a moment and we'll come back. But you can be a part of the conversation. Send us mails to faceoff@channelstv.com and tweets to @faceofftoday or @neotaigwe. And please keep them short and sharp so that we can take them as we move along. We'll be back shortly. Don't go away. Welcome back. So there was that issue in the National Assembly where the ruling All Progressives Congress sent a document to the House saying these were the people they wanted to be in principal offices. And then it did not work out that way. It all began with the elections of the Speaker and the Senate President. It didn't work out according to the plans of the party. Well, the members of the House decided to do their own thing. Okay, that has gone and accepted by all parties concerned. But then the other principal officers, the majority whip, the minority whip, and all of that, who takes what? How should it be shared out? The ruling APC says, these are the people we want. And the members of the House, via the Speaker, say, well, we can't do that because I have been served a document. That's according to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Dogara, who said he was served court processes, asking that, no, you can't go there. You must follow the principle of federal character. I don't know if that slide can pop up there. Let's just look at what the Constitution says. We'll read through real quick and then we'll come to this man. Let's start with this. Section 1 of the Constitution says the Constitution and Supreme and its provisions shall have binding force on all authorities and persons throughout the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Section 2, the Federal Republic of Nigeria shall not be governed, nor shall any persons or group of persons take control of the government of Nigeria or any part thereof, except in accordance with the provisions of this Constitution. Okay. Hopefully before we're done, we'll get to see that of the federal character, which says, let me just read it here, but it will pop up some as we move along. It says, the composition of the government of the Federation or any of its agencies and the conduct of its affairs shall be carried out in such a manner as to reflect the federal character of Nigeria and the need to promote national unity. Mark the word, national unity, and also to command national loyalty, thereby ensuring there shall be no predominance of persons from a few states or from a few ethnic or other sectional groups in that government or any of its agencies. I am not the lawyer here. Okay, so gentlemen, you want to ask the first question?
Well, concerning that, I think it should be section 14, subsection 3.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that has to do with federal character. Now, if you read it conjunctively with section 50 of the Constitution, that this has to do with election of the Senate President and that of the Deputy Senate President, Vice Speaker of the House of Reps. Was there any way issue of membership, or was there any way it was contemplated in the Constitution to warrant?
Actually, I'm blessed, and I thank God again that I can answer you to the book. I just went through the Constitution before stepping into this place, and I found, I think that would be in section 62 or 63, which regulates the processes of registering political parties. It says activities, aims and objectives, those were the words. It said aims and objectives of political parties have to have recourse to section 14, Chapter 2 of the Constitution. Chapter 2 of the Constitution embodies the fundamental policies and administrative principles, which people have argued is not binding. But political parties, by virtue of sections 62 and 63, are mandated to have recourse to federal character with respect to their aims and objectives.
So even the political parties are supposed to
line up